Hi. So I've been noticing a lot of things at my school recently. There is a thing at school today in my class where kids were giving presentations about their personality, and I began to notice this pattern of kids saying that they were been trying to be more optimistic, or they've trying to choose happiness more often in their lives. And it was a really pattern because it seemed like every kid who got up there and began to talk basically said the same thing. They said, "I'm trying to be happier. I want to be optimistic. I want to be happy." And I think that usually the people who say that they aren't happy. The people who are constantly trying, or people who constantly, they're saying, "I want to be happy. I want to be optimistic." Well, those are generally the people that aren't. They're the people that are attempting to, or they're trying to find happiness of some sort. And I'm thinking, what causes that? Why are so many teenagers, struggling? And I'm sure there's some stats I could have looked up, and I'd really appreciate it if any of you guys just in the comments box, if you put down, facts that you know about, I don't know, teenage stress levels or depression in high school students, anything like that. That would be helpful to get more information about that. But is it a big problem to you guys? Are we all really that upset? Because I found myself in the very same situations. Because I started this high school year saying to myself that this year I'm going to be optimistic and I'm going to be happy because I'm not. I'm not at all. I don't know why. I got into like some funk over the summer, and for the longest time, I wasn't sure what to do. I'm not sure how to be happy, and I'm sure there are many more students who have it much more worse off than me. People who are depressed, and I don't know if this helps, but I do believe that God has an answer for it. And actually, I take it back. This will help. I know because God has an answer. Because in Matthew chapter 5, verse 3, I got a Bible over here. I'm gonna grab that. Got one of these? They're pretty cool. He says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And I have a little thing down at the bottom that helps me when I'm doing Bible research. It says, blessed. It's not just a word that means happy in this context or anything. It means about the kind of joy that God gives you, the kind that goes deep down. And I want that to be an encouragement because uh, we're not always happy as teenagers all the time. I guess we were emotional, a lot of hormonal stuff. I don't know how it works. I'm not a scientist. Like I said, drop something off in the comments. But if it's any encouragement, if it's any help, happiness is a choice. It is a choice that we have to choose to make. But God's joy, the stuff that keeps us going each and every day, that can be a constant in your life because God places that there when you accept Him as Lord of your life. He loves you a lot and He wants to be there for you, especially specifically in the rough times. That's when He steps up to bat for you. And sometimes He lets us go through difficult times, but in the end, we come out the other side because we have that joy in our hearts. And it's very important to remember that. Um, so I actually I don't actually know what I'm doing with this web series thing. I felt like I needed to be more of an encouragement to other people, and that's why I'm trying to do this. But I want it to be a conversation. I don't want it to just be some guy with a really cruddy webcam sitting in his bedroom. I want you guys to talk about your lives and what you've seen in your schools, and see how we can talk about it in a biblical way and how we as a community can step up and love each other and encourage each other and show God's love and joy in our hearts because God is there for you. That's the big takeaway from this, and I hope I am saying something that's helpful. Um, he is, and I want you to say your thing in the comments. I want this to be a conversation. I want to talk. I want us to challenge each other. I think that's really important, and that's it. God loves you. think I'll end it with that. That's pretty good, right?